Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely Monday morning. So today I want to talk about a comment that I got on Reddit regarding political corruption and give some commentary that I think most of you are not going to like, but unfortunately it just so happens to be the truth. This is in a thread talking about the right to repair bill passing in New York State and the fact that medical equipment, some home appliances and stuff like that were excluded from the bill, and people had asked why. And I had said that compromise was necessary to get something passed. I prefer a bill that's wide-ranging, but I'll take what I can get. In Missouri and Minnesota, we're working on farm equipment, we're trying a medical bill in Illinois. The New York bill excludes some of this stuff, but it beats nothing. And somebody said, and I think this is a good comment, if I were a lawyer or a journalist, I'd follow the breadcrumbs now. You've got specific carve-outs that are by definition corruption. Trace it back and find the people who paid politicians money. Publish their names, expose and or sue them. And my response was, I do that all the time. Look at this video around 12 minutes in, crickets. I wish that that wasn't the way it was, but it is. This video also dates to back before my channel died, and I actually showed it in people's feeds. And you can see here, there's 3 separate people saying that they never see notifications for my videos in spite of being subscribed. Yay, YouTube. But anyway, what I'm discussing there is this video that I did a few years ago, and it's just one of many videos that I've done in this format where I will speak about politicians that had canceled a meeting with us or that had changed their mind at the last minute, and you can see that they received a donation from, let's say, a lobbyist for AT&T, where that AT&T lobbyist was lobbying against the bill and gave testimony against the bill. So it's really interesting that the day that they got the money from the AT&T lobbyist is the day that they canceled the meeting that they had with myself and Gay Gordon Byrne and other advocates for right to repair. This has happened many, many times. And it's really interesting because when you see the amount here, it's actually much cheaper than I thought to buy a politician in the Midwest. I guess it's because the cost of living is lower there. But in all seriousness, this is not something that people care about. People don't vote for politicians based on petty corruption or money here and money there. They vote for politicians based on whether or not that politician reflects back to them a worldview that they agree with. So if you think these people are whiners and crybabies and these people have the right idea, or you think that these people are exploiters and those people are exploitees, whatever it is, if you see the world a certain way and you have a certain set of priorities for what it is you think needs to be dealt with and what needs to be done to make your country or your state or your city great, and a politician starts speaking to you in a manner that reflects that back to you, you're very likely to vote for that person. And admittedly, that's what most people are voting on. They're not saying, you know what, I would have voted for this person, but I don't trust this one particular business deal they made, so I'm going to vote for somebody whose worldview is the complete opposite of mine just because I value corruption that much. That's not how this works. And the way it works in reality is people vote for politicians that tend to reflect their worldview back to them. And when somebody points out that they may or may not be corrupt, they'll often hand wave it away by saying that the other candidate is more corrupt, or this is fake news, or you're just making that up because you hate them, or blah, blah, blah. People don't vote based on this stuff. They vote based on whether or not they feel that a politician values the same things that they value. Whether or not they took $1,000 or $3,000 or $10,000 to not vote on a bill or ignore it or kill it is not something that they care about. You may disagree with me, but on this channel for the past 7 years, I've pointed out every single time that this has happened and nobody cares. And you bet your ass. If nobody cared back when I did videos and this type of stuff, when they were getting 100,000 or 400,000 or 500,000 views a video, you bet your ass they are not going to care when videos are getting 5,000 or 8,000 or 10,000 views per video. So I really do wish that the world was different, but it isn't. So I have to deal with the world as it is rather than deal with the world as I would like it to be. I can always try to work towards the world being the world that I'd like it to be, but I gotta live in the world that is, which is why when it comes to the items that were excluded from this bill, I am going to try as best as I can in other states to push forward bills so that those people are able to, have the ability to repair those products the same way that we will once this bill takes effect. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Bye now.